Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. Hope you're all having a great day. And if you're new to the channel and want to hit the subscribe button, that would be awesome. Today, we are taking the Skyline back to the shop to hopefully either get the front guards and Dyna doors painted and or the rest of the whole BN kit from what seems realistic. Dyna doors and D-Max front guards should be painted. They're already pretty much prepped. They just need to be shot with the base coat and then hit with the clear coat and then mounted to the front. Again, before we do so, we will be doing some modifications, making sure the arch clears the wheel, so we might have to cut a little bit of the kit if need be. And then the Dyna doors, we just have to scuff them down and then shoot them with the base and clear. Before I link up with John at his part of the shop, I'm going to be linking up with Zach, their body guy, to thank him personally, and he's going to help me adjust all the door handles. I know it sounds silly, but some of them are just kind of tweaked and they still need to be like bolted down, and also put in the lock cylinders. It looks pretty self-explanatory, but I'd rather have Zach do it since he's done it on this car again before. And well, with this door handle, it's kind of warped, protruding out, but I think it just needs to be bolted down. So yeah, don't know how much progress we will make today with our sort of time crunch. And also John wants to get the kit done because he wants to start on the mega cap, sanding it down to metal and giving that whole truck a full respray. I will be vlogging that too, so stay on the lookout for that. But at this time, I'm just gonna go ahead and warm up the Skyline and we'll head to the shop. Just made it to the shop. We got Warren, John, the boy Zach. So right now we're just gonna go ahead and just square up the door handles as well as the lock here. Readjust, tighten everything down to spec. It's kind of weird being here during hours. They're like, what are these kids doing here? Got that big old tip. Goodness gracious. Zach is finishing up all the door handles. Everything is good. This outside door handle works now. Zach hollowed out the holes a little bit more. So right now what John and I are going to do, mount everything up, see how fitment is with the tire, and cut as we need. We'll go ahead and block this down and then primer it like this one. We'll hit it with our 5 layers of base, 3 layers of coat, mount it up one more time, and then I'll go ahead and install the side markers, and we're going to call it a day from there. And throughout the week, John will go ahead and complete the Dyna doors and the rest of the kit. Updates, so Zach and I are working on the passenger side guard. A lot of trimming. Again, fiberglass isn't going to fit perfect, but the way the kit was made, this particular one, there is going to be this little gap showing, but that is the only way to make this clear. But the bottom line with the skirt sits is good, as well as this body line is good. Wheel fits perfectly. All I have to do is trim this kind of lip here and then this bulge here, and I'll have good clearance to rotate. And in terms of the body line, once it's all fully bolted on, this line will diminish quite a bit. So this side is pretty much good. Now we just have to work on the driver's side, but it looks, yeah, that looks really good. So we have the Japanese driver's side mocked up along the accommodating holes thanks to Zach. So this guard fits a lot better than the passenger side. It was made better too. So at this time I'm just going to go ahead and shave off a good amount of the slip here. Just going to go ahead and use my electric Dremel. Pretty much I have to shave this entire lip because my wheels are super aggressive. But if they don't fit, I'm just going to throw them on the Prelude and order new wheels for the Skyline. Same wheels with just a higher offset. Well, let's go. Okay. See what I mean?
How we looking, Chief?
It's looking sloppy, but I can fix it. I'm right here is where I need to be, and then I can just shave the rest of this off. But I cannot. I have to make sure.
You need to do that much?
I do. Got the full lock.
Oh,
So I need, yeah,
drifty boys.
to accommodate the aggressive wheel, and for I need this amount of space left to still have its like structural rigidity. We'll do our best. Gotta fuck this up. I can't go back.
Nope. How we looking, boys?
I mean, it's not the greatest right now, first cut, but yo, John, want to hire me as your body guy?
Nice, nice.
It's alright. I'm gonna go over and smooth it out.
Okay. Looks good. Oh, was the blade not working all that well?
Oh, I didn't even try the blade, honestly.
Oh, kind of surprised.
So after sanding a whole bunch, where we at? So this is the wheel at full lock. Ooh, it's a tight one, but it works. Works really good. Update, so other than fiberglass and Warren and I's hair, we got both of the guards pretty much as flat as we can get them. They do look a little bit ugly, but we're gonna take the DA here and flatten everything else out. But Warren and I did a great job. Again, just gonna smooth out all these waves here, kind of connect that better to the bottom line. We matched them all up, both wheels clear at both lock. Again, the driver's side works a lot better. Again, I'm gonna go ahead and clean this up too. Update, so again, we use the DA with 220 grit to smooth out the arches. Still a little bit wavy, I'll go back and get it, but significantly better than what it was before. On the Japanese passenger side, came out really good, and I got that lip pretty thin. So next step, I'm just gonna go ahead again and 220 grit this guard here, just make it as smooth as I possibly can, and then we'll see what our next step is with John. Next on our list is to 320 grit hand sand the D-Max guards. John already started here. Again, it's got to get this not as shiny and pretty much give it a matte finish. Our next step from that was to look for any imperfections, and then we'll go ahead and attack it with the base and clear coat. I don't think we're gonna have time for that this evening, unfortunately, so I believe John's gonna be shooting them early in the morning, and then I will be coming to pick them up tomorrow. Anyways, so here we are pretty much where we need to be. It's my work. Go ahead and grade it. Then we got Warren. This one was already primed. Warren did a fantastic job.
I still need to work on it.
Yeah, we're still seeing a little bit of more sanding on both our parts, but for the majority of the part, almost ready for base.
I told him if you have the truck, I was like, you can take it to him so he doesn't have to put it in his car.
We are back home. Unfortunately, we ran out of time to paint the D-Max front guards. The air compressors turn off at 10 p.m. on the dot, and that's when Warren and I just got done with the remaining scuffing. But John said that the guards do need a little bit of work, so he's gonna prep them again tomorrow morning, shoot them in the evening, and then drop them off to me. And once he's here, we'll continue the video, because it would be nice to have his help so we can align this to the best of our abilities, because once I mount this tomorrow, I don't ever want to have to take it off unless I need to. But as you saw in the previous clips, we got all the existing mounting holes ovaled out. We figured out our fitment near the door OEM holes, and we trimmed the lips so we have adequate clearance from left and right, full steering lock. John also said he will start prepping the BN Sports Kit too. He wants to have it done by the end of the week, which seems pretty achievable. He's got a lot going on, and I also have a lot going on, but as long as everything is done this week, we are a-okay, because honestly starting Friday, I'm going to be insanely busy with work until about after Christmas, and I want to get at least the exterior of the Skyline finished. But until then, guys, I will catch you tomorrow. It is the next couple of days, maybe a week. I honestly forgot the last time I picked up the camera, but in short, John has began prepping the front DMX guards, as well as priming and fixing the imperfections on the BN Sports Kit. In my absence, I don't know if I mentioned it in this video or the last video, but since the door cards were out, that I was gonna sound deaden the interior, not go too crazy, of course. I sound deadened all 4 doors. I used a 80 mil, I guess, panel. I bought this off of Amazon. It was like 57 bucks for 36 square feet. I did forget to buy the roller, so these aren't at their full potential. I have 1 layer down right now. Once I get the hand tool and I roll these down, I'm gonna add another layer, roll that down, and then add a 3rd layer to the rest of the doors. Passenger side, I got the 2 rear doors. For these, I just did 2 layers and makeshifted a hand roller. It did the job, but I also got the interior back in one piece. I mean, I know I don't have a before and after, but here's a after. In person, the before and after is quite the difference. So I haven't driven the Skyline yet. I actually just finished today. Again, the brand is called Killmat. Bought it off Amazon. It is made in Russia. Here is one of these sound deadening panels. Actually pretty heavy for what it is, but it honestly works great. I'm curious to know how it will be once I roll out each individual square and add more layers. Skyline does come stock with a lot of road noise. The car itself is honestly pretty hollow. So that is going to be it for this video. I wanted to get this vlog out as soon as I could before I go dark for Christmas week. I don't think I'm gonna have time, honestly, to visit John as well and vlog there, since I'll be working probably 10 to 12 hour shifts. I think Sunday to Thursday, because Christmas is on Friday. So it's going to be fun. I'm going to be exhausted, but thank you everybody again for your continued love and support. And if you're new to the channel and want to hit that subscribe button, that'd be awesome. Happy holidays, aim high, drive low. We'll catch you next video. Take care.